Hey, hey, hey.
All right, y'all. We might have just had the craziest trade in NBA history go down. I was literally about to go to bed, about an hour ago. Was driving my girlfriend home, and I get a call from my housemate, my friend, and I answer the phone. He says, "Did you see the news? What possibly could have happened in the 15 minutes since I had left my house that?" I had my friend calling me urgently saying, did you see the news? And so I said, no, what happened? And he goes, Luka just got traded to the Lakers. And I thought he was pranking me. I didn't believe him at first. So I immediately swipe up on the call, look at Twitter, and I just see this tweet from Shams. Shams tweeted, yes, this is real. And you guys can see the details of the trade here. I'm still processing. I don't quite I'm still in shock. And I think the part I keep on coming back to is just the simple fact that Luka Doncic is a perennial MVP candidate. I know in the most recent years he's had some injury concerns, especially with this recent calf injury that seems to keep on coming up. But at the end of the day, Luka Doncic is about to turn 26 years old compared to Anthony Davis, who is already 31. Bring the trade back up. The Lakers now get Luka Doncic, who will keep them relevant post LeBron, assuming Luka stays relatively healthy for the next decade. They also get Maxi Kleber and Markieff Morris, who, I mean, Markieff Morris at this point in his career is barbecue chicken. Maxi Kleber could give him some big minutes, which they kind of need at this point. Because if you think about the rest of this Lakers center rotation, they are now left with Jackson Hayes, Christian Koloko, Christian Wood, if he's even still alive. Now, with me saying this, I assume that at some point before the trade deadline on Thursday, they will go out and get an actual starting center. I think it'd be really funny if it ends up being Yusuf Nurkic, but I hope that doesn't happen for LeBron and Luka's sake. Mavericks obviously come away with Anthony Davis, who with Kyrie Irving will be a really awesome duo to watch. I also get Max Christie, who's been putting together a really solid season for the Lakers. I'm a really big Max Christie fan, can defend, can hit threes, not that great with the ball in his hands, but again, he's still pretty young. That's a nice little get for the Mavericks as well. But I also just want to talk about this 2029 Lakers first real quick, because prior to this trade, I would say, yeah, that's a great pick because, LeBron will most likely be retired by then. It'll be an Anthony Davis led team. There's a good chance that that Lakers pick could be very good by that year. But now that they have Luka Doncic on the team for, again, they're gonna resign him. They'll probably have him for the next decade or so. There is, unless Luka gets hurt, there is just a very small chance that that 2029 first is actually a good pick that's in the top half of the draft. And then I also like this deal for the Jazz. They're gonna get no love from anyone talking about this trade, but they get Jalen Hood Schifino, who maybe he's a change of scenery guy who puts it together, actually getting playing time in Utah. And they also come away with 2 second-round picks. So, not a bad haul for a team that isn't even really a part of this trade, but is just used for salary dump. Nice job by the Jazz. I don't know, man. The point I keep on coming back to is if you look at this other tweet from Shams that the Mavericks went out of their way to approach the Lakers and offer Luka Doncic. And Nico Harrison, the Mavs GM, has come out and dropped some quotes at this point saying that defense wins championships. I believe getting an all defensive center, all NBA player with the defensive mindset gives us a better chance. We're built to win now and in the future. And I'm just still at a loss at how someone at the caliber of Luka Doncic could be traded now twice in his entire NBA career. It just makes zero sense to me. This article also mentions how the Mavs are motivated to move Doncic because of his conditioning. They were frustrated with his lack of discipline, with the diet, and that's all stuff that, obviously I don't know anything about. I'm not in the Dallas locker rooms or training facilities. We've seen Luka Doncic come into the season out of shape a few times, although I would argue that they just made it to the NBA Finals last year, so is it really an issue? I don't know. Luka Doncic was a huge reason why I became such a big fan of the NBA. I just really love to watch him play. He became my favorite player. He's a big reason why I'm even making these videos on this channel. And add in the fact that I grew up a Celtics fan, I was raised in the Northeast, I had a lot of fun watching the '08 championship, even though I was just a kid, and I'll remember them winning last season's championship probably for the rest of my life. So to now be a Celtics fan and see my favorite player now playing for the Ops has just kind of ruined me a little bit inside. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. Yeah, I would imagine more details will be coming out about this trade over the foreseeable future because I don't know who was smoking crack in the Dallas Mavericks front office, but I still cannot believe that this trade is real. Anyways, if y'all enjoyed this little video, I hope y'all like, subscribe, comment, all those beautiful things, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.